Even though this sport is relatively new in our country, the talent of our players is quickly shining through, and one of those talents is Stephen Tighe. Stephen, what's your background in sports?
Well, I've played hurling and Gaelic when I was in primary school, and in secondary school I started playing rugby union, and I've played rugby since.
And then how did you get involved with Rugby League?
Well, true friends really invited me down, and I went down and trained a few times and played a few matches. I'm playing since.
So in Rugby League, do you get the chance to play all different positions, or do you have one that you have to stick at?
Well, I've played a lot of different positions, but for certain people, like one position would suit them down to the ground. Like for the bigger lads, for example, they could be stuck in the forwards. But I could go between both.
So we call a name with a short ball, yeah? Short ball, Darren and Carl. Short ball, be ready for the ball, call a name. No overhead.
Jason, you're the coach of the Tallaght Tigers. Why did you get involved in Rugby League?
Well, basically I started in Rugby League doing a force course with the Dublin County Council.
Remember one thing what I'm going to tell you now, we're not attacking in defence. Has anybody heard that? Attacking defence.
On this course I met Nigel and basically done a level 1 coaching course with Nigel, and from there set up a senior team with the Tallaght Tigers.
He loses his balance altogether and he's got to go one way and one way only, and that's down.
Communication is very big in this game. Like, if you don't have communication, you're going to lose. So basically what we work on a lot in the training is defence, and defence is communication. And basically, like, you should be looking across the line, both sides, and you know exactly who's on your left and who's on your right. You know them by name. So, like, I mean, communication is very big.
A lot of us now have taken up rugby union in our off season, because what was happening is we were building up our fitness for the rugby league, and then with so much of a break during the year we were all losing it. So what a lot of lads done was they took up rugby union kind of as a pre-season, and it's worked very well.
Do you think there's any conflicting attitudes towards, rugby union?
In some people there would be, but in a lot now with the club I'm at now at the moment, a lot of them are very interested in playing league. So it's kind of going out now, is where people are saying, oh, I prefer union to league. But the only difference is that league lads, like I said, would be fitter, and that's what a lot of them don't want to try. They prefer just strolling around the pitch, so that's why they don't really like it.
And you got the opportunity to try out for the Bradford Bulls. I mean, that's amazing. When did that come about?
Well, 2 or 3 weeks ago, Nigel approached me, and I jumped at the chance. Because Bradford Bulls are champions in England, and they're the best team going, I think.
So what sort of preparation are you going to have to do now?
Well, constant training. I train rugby union at the moment 2 times a week, but I'm going to do some extra training. Hopefully Nigel will help me. It'll be a bit nerve-wracking, I think, but I'm looking forward to it, and I'll give it my best.
Stephen, the big day's arrived, or you know it all?
Yeah, very much so. Very nervous now as well.
Yeah, is the stadium what you expected?
Yeah, it's lovely, even bigger than what I expected.
So what do you think they're going to have you doing out there?
I'd say a lot of ball work from what I've just seen now, a lot of skill and probably some physical as well.
Is the standard much higher?
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Hopefully not that high for me. Don't know what to say, too excited.
Right, well you better get out there and get stuck in. Best of luck to you, right?
Thank you.
Well, Stephen, how did you get on there?
Fine, thanks, it was great.
Was it everything you expected?
Yeah, fairly intensive, and the skill was brilliant, and the communication was brilliant, and it's really good.
What about the
Impressed.
position they had you in? Did it suit you?
I was playing full back, yeah. I've played full back before. It's just, you just cover where all the play is and run it, come across field, and it's a good position. We don't get too much possession, but it's good. It's important defensively.
Yeah, so what is the most impressive thing about these guys?
I think their fitness and their communication is brilliant, which is essential, and just a lot to learn off them. Their skills are magnificent as well.
Well, I've decided to get into the swing of things and see just what this hype is all about. This is an important cup game for Bradford Bulls, as the champion take on Rochdale in this away game. There seems to be a great atmosphere here.
Oh yeah, it is. It's brilliant.
And
even though it's an away game, like, there's more Bradford Bulls supporters than there is the home team.
Yeah, and it's not even summer, so it's not even Super League.
Yeah, can you imagine the atmosphere at one of those games?
Well, I better be quiet now and let you get on with the game. Come on,
Cheers.
the Bulls!